What's good, YouTube? It's your girl, Miss Golden 83, and I am here to do a word from the ancestor reading for the sign of Gemini. Okay, Gemini, this is your fourth reading of the week. Okay, as you are first in the zodiac lineup this week. Remember, you guys, these are general messages, not personal. So take what resonates and pass the rest to the next. Okay. Let's go ahead and get started. You guys already know how this goes with the Urban Tarot first. Okay. We are only picking out 3 cards. I'm going to go ahead and reshuffle for you guys to start, as the energy has shifted before the beginning of your reading. So usually when that happens, I end up reshuffling, even though I shuffle the decks prior to starting the reading. But energy always is interchangeable, so just keep that in mind. Okay, so now that we have the reshuffle, let's go ahead and start with 1 from the top, 1 from the bottom, and 1 energetically from the middle. Okay, and we'll clarify momentarily with the everyday tarot, but let's see what the ancestors have to say. Okay, or where your energy is right now. So we have the Death card, the 5 of Swords, and 10 of Cups energy. Okay, 10 of Cups came out last week for a sign in particular. I cannot remember if it was Scorpio or someone else, okay, with their ancestor read last week. But nonetheless, some type of cycle or phase has come to an end. You feel somewhat defeated, or someone else feels defeated in something, okay? I feel like it's in reference to some form of wish fulfillment with all of this happening, okay, for some of you. Otherwise, while it may feel like that, it's maybe some glimmer of hope for some type of wish fulfillment, okay? There's a doctor here with a heart in reference to death, and this person's rib cage is showing, okay? Don't take this to mean death literally, okay? Just be mindful of your health. Try not to overexert yourself a lot, Gemini, okay? If you have an issue with maybe high blood pressure, anxiety, things of that nature, be very mindful of getting yourself aggravated or anything like that, okay? Try to be as calm as you possibly can, okay? But something needs to come to an end. We'll see what that is, if it's in relation to a relationship or a situation, okay? We do have the 5 of Swords here, okay? Cards being dealt, okay? And someone has a losing hand, okay? Around you, Gemini, okay? Possibly in waiting for something. With the regular Rider's Waite, you see the 5 of Swords. It usually looks like someone's cleaning up swords, or collecting swords, and 2 people are like walking away with swords on the ground, okay? So some form of defeat in something. Like I said, it may be in reference to this 10 of Cups, wondering if you can ever have some form of wish fulfillment with these 2 cards showing up beforehand, okay? So, that being said, Gemini, let's kind of see if we can get some clarity. I'm also going to go ahead and shuffle the Everyday Tarot for you guys. So that way we can get some clarifiers here to match with the energy. And of course, you know, I always reshuffle the ancestor deck and the angel messages as well. So last shuffle here. And we'll do a cut as well. Okay. And we do the Everyday Tarot just the same. One from the top for death, one on the bottom for the Five of Swords, and one energetically from the middle for the Ten of Cups. Okay, so let's see what we have. Two of Swords. Okay, Two of Swords, clarifying the death card. Okay, you're very indecisive right now. You don't know what's going on right now, Gemini. Okay, everything is not there for you to really make an informed decision. Okay, and so right now you're kind of like up in the air. However, I feel as though you're tired of trying to figure things out on your own. It's kind of hard to figure things out if there's a need for someone else to provide some information in order for you to make a clear decision. Okay, and so right now you're kind of in limbo in trying to figure out what to do. Okay, next we have the Five of Swords being clarified by the Empress. Okay, the Empress here is pregnant. Okay, usually the Empress is symbolized as a rebirth of some sort. Okay, or actual pregnancy. Okay, and so right now you feel somewhat defeated in a sense of, again, possibly maybe trying to reach out to someone to inform them that you're pregnant at this time, Gemini, and not being able to get in contact with them. Okay, it could be a situation where this birth could be very detrimental to your health. It could be an unhealthy pregnancy because of the fact that you may be in emotional duress, which is not good for your child, okay, for your unborn child. So you have to be very, very careful if you want to have a healthy pregnancy. Try to keep yourself in high spirits. I know that's hard to say when you're dealing with a lot of things, and when you're pregnant, you go through a lot of emotions. Your hormones are, readjusting to not only benefit you, but for your unborn child as well. So you have to be very mindful of what you let trigger you, because what triggers you can irritate the baby. Okay, so be very mindful of that if you are pregnant. Okay, for those of you that are not pregnant and maybe you are working on particular projects, things of that nature, try not to work on anything when you are frustrated. Okay, because that negative energy does transfer over to your projects. Okay, so if you need to take a step back, by all means take a step back, and kind of get your energy levels back into a positive standpoint where you can continue on and birth new projects or creative abilities as need be. Okay, lastly, the Ten of Cups here is being brought to us by, I don't know why, I feel like an after school special commercial. Okay, for some reason. Maybe you're watching some old childhood programming. I don't know why, but I'm hearing like PBS or something like that. Okay, but Ten of Cups is being clarified by the King of Pentacles here. Okay, in which someone is going to come forth with very mature energy, Gemini, and possibly offer you this Ten of Cups or give you some type of offering of understanding at some given point in time, okay? When that is unfortunately, I'm not able to tell you that, okay? It's sad to say that you do have to, I hear, being patient, okay, on top of probably what you've already been, but you are feeling somewhat defeated in reference to possibly this relationship, okay? And so, King of Pentacles is here to offer some form of, I guess, apology, or some offer of value to you in reference to this wish fulfillment, okay? So, with that being said, Geminis, let's go into the Ancestor Oracle here. I'm going to go ahead and shuffle this for you guys as well. We'll go to the book for the Ancestor Speaks message before we do your angel message of support. Okay, so second shuffle, one more. Okay. And let's do an energetic pull for you guys. Your ancestor message is spirit guides. Okay, spirit guides is your card from your ancestors, which says insight, guidance, and purpose. Okay, so your spirit guides are around you to help give you some type of insight, to help show you what your purpose is. You probably just need some quiet space and time to think, okay, and ask for some form of insight from your spirit guides, some form of guidance, okay? So let's go into the book here and then we'll read more. Page 86. Okay. Ancestors speak that your spirit guides are calling you. They want to give you clear messages to help you on your true path. You may not be able to go on a traditional vision quest, but you can embark on a spiritual journey. Learn more about your spirit guides. Learn more about who your spirit guides are and explore ways of communicating with them. Make attempts to hear, feel, see, and sense your spirit guides. If you are unsure of how to communicate with your spirit guides, meditate and ask for a sign about who your guides are, or ask for help from a spiritual friend or mentor. Okay? So, as far as like with your spirit guides, sometimes it's just as simple as hearing birds outside your window. I hear it all the time, primarily when I'm getting ready to do readings, first thing in the morning. I hear birds around me, which I know is 9 times out of 10 my spirit guides reaching out to me to just give me some clarity or some form of joy or happiness, as the birds always sound very happy when they're outside of my window, and it's usually at a time when I need it the most. Okay, other times it can be a past loved one that visits you in a dream sometimes, and could be giving you a firm message in your dreams. So pay attention to those type of appearances by past loved ones. Okay, you could hear or see something primarily, throughout the day. You may read something that is very relatable to what you're going through. By all means, those could be coincidences, or it could actually be your spirit guides reaching out to you. You can go on YouTube and find spirit guide meditations. Some of them, I think I found 1 or 2 that were like maybe 20 minutes long. Some of them maybe about 30 to 45 at most. Okay, depends on what you're looking for. Some can be kind of intense, but When you do them, make sure you have headphones on and you won't be disturbed for the length of time that the meditation is for. And just really open yourself up to receiving those messages and that guidance. Okay, if you're going to do it, okay, make sure you have sage around you to protect you from any negative energies, and make sure that your headspace is in a positive connotation to avoid any negative messages coming in if you're looking for a positive guidance. Okay, so with that being said, we're going to pull a angel message for you guys, Gemini. And your message is from Seraphina. Okay. Seraphina says, I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Okay. I am the angel of families. A happy change or addition is coming to your family. Okay. So make sure you're taking care of yourself, Gemini, if you are pregnant. Okay. And just really, you should just be taking care of yourself, period, as a whole, just for health reasons. Okay. Just try not to get yourself aggravated or over anxiety or depression. I know that's very hard to do depending on your situation, especially if you are with child. It's very hard. Okay. But there are ways to keep you in a balanced state of mind. Okay. And at the least, I've said it before on my channel, therapy, whether it be just talking to someone in your family, if you need someone that is familiar with your situation and you would feel more comfortable with someone like that, by all means do so. Reach out to someone and talk to them. If not, there is BetterHelp, places like that, Talkspace, things of that nature that are good for unbiased opinions and for therapy in general. Okay, so with that being said, Gemini, that's all I have for you guys today. You have one more reading, which is the Tap Into Your Souls, which is on Saturday. Until then, peace.